I noticed that coming to the gym kind of sets the tone for like the rest of my life. Like when I come regularly, I also want to eat better. I want to like make sure I get up early, go to bed on time.
Welcome to Above the Standard, a CrossFit Topside podcast. I'm Kevin.
And I'm Haley, and we'll dive into fitness, healthy habits, and mindset.
We're here to share stories from members, insights from coaches, and strategies to help you level up in the gym and in life.
So chalk your hands, focus your mind, and join us as we strive to live above the standard.
We're here with Steph and Kev. Steph and Kev. First.
Kevin.
Kevin.
I should just change my name to Steph.
You should,
That would be cool.
You're honorary Steph for the day.
Honorary Steph.
Honorary Steph. This is our first 4-person podcast.
Let's go.
This is cool.
Glad to be part of it.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Of course. Did you guys do the workout yesterday?
I did not.
No.
I was not here.
What day was yesterday? Saturday.
Back
Yes,
squats.
I did.
How
Yeah.
are your legs feeling?
Yeah. They were actually pretty sore last night.
Okay, well, also Steph did the workout twice on Friday, which was the 30-minute
Yeah.
The 30-minute. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a lot of fun.
Kevin, did you?
I was also not here Friday.
All right.
It was, I wanted to. It
So
did
you're
look
fresh. You're hitting the ground fresh tomorrow.
like. Yeah, no. Friday was one of those fun cardio days that I missed, but tomorrow I'm going to be here. I plan to go twice.
Tomorrow we'll also
4:30
do a
to
fun
5:30.
cardio.
You'll
day.
like tomorrow's. Tomorrow's running dumbbell snatch.
Yeah,
all
it's-
the time.
yeah.
You'll like tomorrow's.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
What did you think when you saw the wall walk one?
Wall walk stressed me out a little bit, but it looked like most of the workouts, they look doable. And then when you start doing them, you're like, oh God, what did I get myself into?
no.
But I liked the running. I'm trying to get better at running, so I need more cardio in my life. And
Yeah, good.
it was fun.
You did a lot of cardio on Friday.
Yeah, and I like the variations you can do. You can do a bunch of different like scaling options.
Yeah.
Cool.
Which you did 2 different things, right?
Yeah, I did the wall walks. As far as I can go, I can do a few steps. And then the second time I did strict press.
Nice.
Cool. Love it. Awesome. So tell me, how long have you been a member, Steph?
I joined, it was just after your first anniversary party. So what year was that?
2023?
Yeah,
2023?
the fall, yeah.
Nice. How did you find us?
I had been part of another CrossFit gym for a short time in Bristol, which I also enjoyed, but I was moving to West Hartford, so I needed a gym that was in a location that made more sense for me. And I actually reached out to a few other gyms in the area, but I didn't hear back from one of them that was closer, and I reached out a few times, but then I found this one, I think just on Google.
Yeah.
And
cool.
I filled out the form online, and Kevin got back to me like the next day and reached out to me, and I think it was on a Saturday, and then he was like, oh, when do you want to come in? And I was like, anytime. And he was like, oh, do you want to come in tomorrow? And the next day was like a Sunday. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, sure. But I was just really impressed by like how responsive you were, and
Oh, cool.
because I had reached out to another gym that I couldn't hear back from the person, and I was like, oh, Kevin and Haley must actually care about their business and like the people that go to the gym, because like you were so responsive right away. And then
That's cool.
I came and I really enjoyed it, and then I signed up, and
Do you remember your first class? Do you remember what the workout was?
No.
I don't either. That's why
I
was
remember
asking.
coming that Sunday though to like work on some movements with you.
Yeah.
To like
Yeah.
make sure I knew how to
It was
do
like the
things.
onboarding?
Yeah, it was like the onboarding. I don't remember my first workout at all.
I'm trying to
It's all
remember.
a
I
blur.
don't remember. I know.
My memory.
It got really dark and just blacked it out of your.
Kevin knows
Yeah,
my
it's
memory
3
is
years.
not the best all
That's
the time.
okay. That's okay. And you guys are getting married. You guys are getting married.
Yeah.
We're getting
Let's
married.
go.
Yeah.
When's the wedding?
February 27th, 2027.
Nice.
2027.
Coming up.
Nice.
2/27/27.
Nice.
Part of that.
Yeah, it makes it easier to remember for both
Yeah.
of us too.
That was part of because I figured I would forget what year I got married. So I needed
That's good. That's
Super
good.
easy.
Yeah.
What where are you guys at in the process of? Like,
We got a
preparing?
lot done. We got our venue, our photographer, our DJ. I just got a dress
Yep.
at Mariella's.
Yep.
And now we're working on like the invitation stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, that's probably something we'll do a little bit of today is
Yeah.
looking at the invitations and going over design for that.
Yeah.
So.
Nice.
All things that you must really
Yeah,
have
I
a
mean,
strong
I'm
opinion
yeah.
about.
Exactly. I know, it shows, doesn't it? Yeah.
So excited.
Yeah.
We went through an appointment. We did ours in person, and it was a woman in Glastonbury. She did a phenomenal job with our invitations, but I brought a whole bunch home. My sister and I went because I knew he wouldn't really have too much of an opinion, and I brought 3 home. And I had said to him, I was like, "Which do you like the best?" He's like, "I don't care." So I was able to narrow it down
Typical
to
man.
3, and he was like, "I don't whatever."
I don't even remember what the options were. Tell you.
I think it was just the layout, the wording, and stuff like that, and the paper
Yeah.
type, and all the things that really, really make it different.
Oh yeah, no, we were doing this. So my friend's the one that she does the invitations, and so we're doing the stuff online to the portal, and she's showing us. It's like, pick the font for this and this, and I remember looking at it with her and going, "What's the difference?" It's like that says our name this way, and it says it a little bit differently. It's like this is okay, right?
Yeah.
It matters.
Yeah, no,
A little bit of a curl here on the top of the
But no,
head.
they get really. You can get really crazy about
Yeah,
it for
yeah.
sure.
It's so funny because you spend so much time worrying about that stuff,
Yeah.
and then
And literally nobody cares.
Nobody-
Yeah.
People are gonna throw away the
people
invites.
look at it and they're like, "Oh, cool."
Yeah.
And then they just they
Have you seen
put
those
on their
memes on
fridge and-
Instagram that are what I think someone's gonna or how I think someone's gonna open my invitation, and it's this beautiful slow process with loud, nice music, and then it's what really it is, and it's someone just fully ripping open the invitation, throwing the thing, looking at it, okay, got it, oh,
Whatever.
RSVP. It
Yeah.
is, it is. That's awesome.
So true.
Yeah,
It
cool.
is.
Cool. So, Kev, when did you start?
I started I signed on officially in September of 2025, I guess. So
Yeah.
Stephanie was here before, and she wanted me to come for a friends and family day back in, it was late July of last year.
Yep.
I did that, and then you and I actually talked a little bit. You kind of let me do a couple weeks to kind of trial everything out, just to kind of see what I thought of it. And then after that, I decided to sign on for a full year, starting in September of last year, and I've been coming ever since.
Yeah. And I remember you came to one of our movie nights too.
Yeah, no, that was
the
that
year
too. That
before.
was my first exposure here. Was
Yeah.
coming to. It was just we watched Home Alone for Christmas
That's right.
during the
Let's
Christmas
go.
party. That was fun.
I remember that.
That was a day before Kate was born.
Yeah, you were just you were about a week from giving birth. It was,
Yeah, we planned that, and then we got really close to it, and I was like, "There's a high possibility of me actually having this kid right here." Yeah,
in front of all these people.
That's right. Got
Yeah.
plenty of people around.
Yeah, we.
But yes, I
not
do
our best
remember.
planning.
It's okay. It wasn't our best planning, but you don't know what you don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you coming in, which is
Yeah.
cool. And so how long have you did you guys met before Steph joined, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How long have you?
No, it was after I joined.
Oh, okay.
When
Okay,
you were-
yeah. So
when
you
you were in
sort
school.
okay,
Yeah, it was when I was in school.
gotcha.
How'd you guys meet?
Hinge.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
he before I had him come to the gym, he had to be vetted and through myself. He had to meet my family, my friends, my coworkers, my classmates, and then you could come to my happy place.
Yeah,
The last step.
The last.
But yeah, it was after.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Nice.
yeah, and I so I guess
Yeah, so I joined the gym, and then I think it was maybe 6 months or shortly after joining, I met you. We met on Hinge, dating.
What was your
app.
first date?
I went to Alvarium.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
yeah,
Good spot.
Alvarium
Place.
Brewing Company in
Yeah.
is it New Britain?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good
public
spot.
place.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it was I mean, I was already kind of nervous anyways, and I walked in there and I hadn't seen her yet, and I actually saw some friends I hadn't seen in a while, just happened to be there too, so it kind of helped me relax a little bit. I
Yeah.
saw
Oh,
some
nice,
people I knew, and they're like, hey, if
nice.
it doesn't go well, just give me a call. It's like, all right.
That's
great.
That's good.
That's so great.
All right. So then, before you guys met, kind of backtrack a little bit more. Tell me either one of you can go first. Tell me like more about your background growing up, and then like kind of like leading up to that point.
Okay.
Do you want me to go
First.
Okay. Back in school, like in high school, I did a little bit of softball. I was
Okay.
terrible at it, so I don't tell people that I played softball unless people directly ask me if I played sports.
Where did you grow up, Steph?
New Milford, Connecticut.
Okay.
Most people don't know where it is, but it's near.
It's past Southbury.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
okay.
north of Danbury. It's in south of Kent. It's one of the towns that inspired Gilmore Girls. If anyone's a Gilmore Girls fan, we have the gazebo on the green. It's really cute. And it's the largest.
It's a nice little town.
Yeah, it's the largest town in Connecticut by square footage.
Interesting.
But it has like a small town feel.
Yeah.
So I grew up in New Milford, went to New Milford High School, and then.
The Green Wave.
Yeah, how'd you know?
They were big rivals. Big rivals.
Yeah.
Is that their
Pop rock.
mascot, the Green Wave?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, the it's like a alligator dragon, or I don't know. If anyone from New Milford is listening to this podcast, let
Please
us know.
help.
SOS. I don't remember. But
I always thought of it as like similar to Tulane. Like it was just like a wave.
That's actually
okay.
where they
Okay.
got the mascot and song
Interesting.
from Tulane.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's
Not
why I always
surprising.
remember where Tulane is when people say that they went there. But I played softball horribly, and then and then college. I just I wasn't super active in college. I maybe did like spin classes at the gym or at school.
Yeah.
Did a lot of walking to class. That's about it. And then after nursing school, I moved to North Carolina. I lived there for 4 years.
Were you a travel
And-
nurse?
No, actually, it's kind of a long story, but after nursing school, it was hard to find, at the time, it was hard to find a job in the area as a new grad.
Okay.
Like if you have experience, you can walk into any position you want, but
Yeah.
as a new grad, you still have to train.
Yep.
So they only have so many new grad positions. So I
Sure.
applied literally everywhere. And then my friend was applying to Duke in North Carolina, the hospital, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll do that too. So I applied. I had an interview. I flew there and back for the interview in one day.
Whoa.
The same
Wow.
day. It was a tiring day, and then I got the job. Unfortunately, my friend didn't get the job. But I was like, wow, this is such a great opportunity because they have like new grad programs. So like they take the time to train you, and it was in an ICU. So I was
Yeah.
like, wow, this is great. So I guess I'm moving to North Carolina, and I found a roommate on Craigslist because that's all there was kind of back then.
Sure.
This was like 2013-ish. Found a roommate on Craigslist.
That's super
Moved down
interesting.
there. Didn't know a
that's
single
crazy.
person in the whole state. My dad and my sister drove down with me, and I cried when they dropped me off. And
my gosh.
Yeah.
I was there for 4 years. So
Did everything work out with your roommate? For the most
she,
part?
yeah, she was also a nurse.
Okay.
She was not the nicest person,
Yeah.
but it was fine. I only lived with her for the first year I was there,
Okay,
and then I
okay.
lived in my own apartment. And that's
Nice.
also when I got my dog,
Nice.
when I was down there. And yeah, so down there, the weather's like pretty mild and warm. So I would, for exercise, I would like start running on the trails.
Yeah.
When I say I run, I like jog, slowly jog. So I would go running a lot. I did a bunch of 5Ks down there,
Cool.
and I did one 10K.
Nice.
That's
I'm
cool.
trying to get back into running a little
Yeah.
bit more. And yeah, and then I was in North Carolina for 4 years, did mostly running there. And then I moved to Colorado. There I went as a travel nurse.
Yeah.
And I ended up I hated being a travel nurse, but I liked Colorado. This was before COVID. This was 2018.
Okay.
So I did a lot of hiking there, and a ton of hiking. Like I did a bunch of 14,000-foot mountain
Wow.
hikes.
Yeah.
I did 12 of them, which I'm really
Wow.
proud of.
Nice.
There's
Really cool.
58, so
Yeah.
12's not like 12's a good amount.
Sure.
But, I'm really proud of it, and I did a lot of HIIT workouts. Like I joined a gym that had like HIIT workouts.
Yeah.
So fast forward, when I like moved back to Connecticut for grad school, I was kind of looking for a gym like that.
Yep.
Because once I started grad school, I had to quit my job because it's a full-time position
Yeah.
for nursing anesthesia. And then I was like, wow, I started to gain some weight. I was like, wow, I've never been this sedentary
Yeah.
in my life. because even if at the bare minimum as a nurse, like you're always on your feet.
Right.
I wasn't even doing that in grad school.
Okay.
So like it was terrible. So I was looking for a gym and I couldn't quite find like a gym that I had with like HIIT workouts. And I was like, CrossFit's kind of similar. Maybe I'll just like go check it out. And when I moved back to Connecticut, sorry, this is a long-winded answer,
No,
but
this is
when
great.
I moved back to
Great.
Connecticut, I moved back in with my parents for a year. They were in New Milford, so I was commuting to school from New Milford to New Britain. So I
That's
joined
far.
a CrossFit gym like halfway in Bristol, which is Bell City CrossFit, which I really recommend if anyone's in the area. It's a good gym with good coaching. Then after that first year is when I moved to West Hartford and found this gym.
Yeah.
Cool.
But I'm glad I tried CrossFit. It's a lot of fun. I was really intimidated at first because I thought it was going to be like a gym with like a bunch of meatheads and like people who are just really intense. And but I didn't find that at all. Everyone was really nice.
That's very cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's very, very cool.
First, you're a beast for just moving to North Carolina.
Thanks.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
insane. I like, really admire that.
It's
I didn't know that. I didn't know you like didn't know
took a lot of
anybody.
growth. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Colorado, when I moved to Colorado too, I knew a couple people from North Carolina, but even still, like I drove across the country. My dad came with me that time and then flew back, but I just brought what I could fit in my car.
Yeah.
With Boone taking up the whole back seat. So I had a hitch
nothing.
carrier. I had a hitch carrier on the back, but like,
Obviously, Boone's your dog, so.
yeah, Boone's my dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, but thank
Yeah,
you.
I
Yeah,
think
it was-
That's really
super
cool.
It's
cool.
tough.
Yeah, I like very much admire that.
Thank you.
And I think you're right. I think there, like when you do something like that, there's a lot of growth that happens
Yeah.
personally that you don't even realize you need until you do it.
Yeah.
And then you're like, wow.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
That was, and then afterwards you look back and you're like, I'm definitely better for having done
Yeah,
that.
absolutely. That
which
was
is
like
cool.
the best thing I've ever done.
Yeah. That's really
Why,
cool.
why did you go into nursing?
There were a bunch of reasons. This is also not a short answer, but when I was in high school, my mom was in the hospital in and out a lot for like health issues, so I was exposed to it that way, and I kind of saw like there were some good healthcare providers and some bad ones, and I was like, I think I could be a good one. So I this might be interesting, and I definitely wanted a job that had stability because I pictured I would be alone for the rest of my life. I don't know why. Sorry. I always thought I would die
Sorry.
alone. So I was like, I need job stability. I wanted a job that was useful in case there was ever like, I don't know, just a job that had purpose and could help people.
Yeah.
Yep.
A job that had where I wasn't sitting at a desk in an office all day. Not that there's anything wrong with those jobs, but I didn't think that was for me.
Yeah.
Sure.
And a job that had the option to go travel because we didn't really travel much growing up, and I was like, I kind of want to get out there, and so all that kind of added up, and I didn't know what else I would want to do. The only thing I liked otherwise in high school was like art, and I was like, oh, I can't do that in college. You can, but
Yeah.
Not a stable job.
Yeah.
I'm
Not
gonna
the
say
most
stability
stable.
wise, it's a little
yeah.
in the beginning.
So I picked nursing, and I was like, oh, I hope I like it, and thankfully I liked it.
Yeah.
Not that it was easy; it was not easy. Yeah, but
Oh, I know. Fun fact actually.
This is fun.
I started college as a nursing major. Did you know that?
what?
cow.
No way!
Yep. Fun fact.
Wow.
So my aunt is a nurse, and going into college, what I really wanted to do was exercise science, but the college that I chose didn't to play lacrosse.
Yeah.
We picked schools based on playing lacrosse.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I didn't make the
I think
smartest.
that's what a lot of people do in their sports.
Yeah, so I was like, all right, I'm
It's actually contrary to what everyone says.
I'm playing lacrosse here. I really wanted to do exercise science. My aunt's a nurse. She kind of convinced me that they were kind of the same thing, which they're not at all.
Kind of.
But I was like, okay, like it's like anatomy and like whatever, cool. So I'll do this. And I went in. I took in the first week I took one bio test. It was like 4 days, my fourth day of college. I took a bio test. I walked right out of the class, walked right to the admissions office, and changed my major.
I don't blame you.
That's still
I don't
cool. I
blame
mean, hey.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like went through the whole nursing. We have like the nursing program at York was like actually
It's like pretty
good.
well known.
And there was like extra things I had to do to like get in. And literally it was the 4th day. I took one bio test, walked right out of the class. I don't even know what I got on the test.
At least you figured it out early on
Yeah.
and didn't like keep going with it. I mean, yeah.
Only guy in the class got 100.
No, I went in as I like got.
No, but were you nursing and then sport management, or nursing undecided sport management?
Nursing, I went right to sport management because I went into the office and it was like sports. I was like, I'm doing that one. Again, you're like, what, 18? You just have absolutely
you don't
no
know.
idea what's going on. So in hindsight, like probably should have been a little bit more strategic with my college decision.
Yeah, it's hard to know at 18 what you want to do for the rest of your life. It's crazy.
We'll talk about then the transition from nursing to your grad school, the program that you went through, and all of that.
Yeah, I was a nurse for 8 years in different ICUs. And then I 4 years into nursing, I was kind of looking to do something else. So I shadowed a nurse anesthetist. I had worked in neuro ICU for 2 years and then burn ICU for 2 years. And then I was like, I don't know. I want to still be a nurse and learn as much as possible, but I don't think I can do this for forever. So I shadowed a nurse anesthetist and I was like, this is cool, but I'm not quite ready. So then that's when I moved to Colorado and was a ICU nurse for another 4 years. But while I was still in Colorado, I was starting to apply for schools. And I applied for schools in Connecticut, Boston, and North Carolina. But I got into the one in Connecticut, which was like the best thing that happened because I was able to move back home. I had been thinking about moving back home too.
That's cool.
But it's a hard program. I'm glad I did it.
Yeah, very cool.
Cool. Kev, tell us a little about your background growing up.
I grew up briefly in South Florida. Moved here when I was born in Palm Beach Gardens, Florida.
Oh,
so
I didn't know that.
My dad worked for Pratt & Whitney for about 38 years, and when I was born, he was working there, and then they were in the process of, they were going to shut the plant down and said, hey, any of you guys want to keep your jobs have to go to East Hartford or Middletown, Connecticut. So at the same time, the story that my parents tell me is just moving here is 3,000 people all at once all came here.
Wow.
And it was, the housing market was tough.
Yeah.
But
That's crazy.
yeah, no, they.
How old are you?
I just turned 6.
Okay.
So I mean, I was young, but my dad's parents, my paternal grandparents, were still down there, and so I'd go down to visit them and spend time with them. Still had something there to go back to, but I just wasn't living there. So then I, growing up in Middletown, Connecticut for the rest up to this point in my life. I mean,
You're still there, right?
Yeah. So growing up, I did a little bit of baseball. My dad tried to kind of get me to be a little bit more, try to get me to do stuff. So I was making friends and doing things that were active and just getting me out there. And I did the baseball for a little bit, and I stopped doing it. I played with neighborhood kids and things like that. Like we'd play kickball, baseball, things. Just we would all get together and do that sort of thing. But I wasn't still am not the most coordinated person, so I didn't get. I was very self-conscious about that whenever I played, because whenever it'd be my turn to get any points, I'd do something and it usually would flop, and they would just be like, "Oh, you suck." It's like, and so I mean, that didn't help my confidence, but yeah. So I kind of stayed away from sports. I still very big into music. I kind of got into guitar. I played video games a little bit when I was younger, but I was mostly into music, so I just played guitar a lot. And then high school came, and I was looking at going into computer science as something I wanted to pursue when I got out of school, because my dad was in that field, and I just thought, well, seems like a good place to go. I mean, he seems to do okay for himself, so it's like maybe I should do this. And I got a $5,000 grant for being in the honor roll, and I used it to do a semester of college at Middlesex Community College, and I took one semester of computer science stuff, and I dropped it. I said, I'm not doing this. It wasn't for me. I mean, even going into college, I just wasn't really sure entirely what I wanted to do. I just thought this might be something, and so then I stopped doing that, and I as far as the athletics part, I guess. I mean, I was just going. My brother's very big into fitness, so I mean, he was taking me right around this time to a gym with him, and so I did that for a little bit. Then I kind of fell out of that. I started getting into the workforce, and I kind of landed into a welding job that, I mean, I had a few different jobs before that, more of like a laborer. I worked on a paving crew for a little while, and then I did some other things working in machine shops, but got into welding, and then I got hired at my current job at Collins Aerospace, where worked as a welder briefly there, and then kind of moved around and landed in the job now. They have a power station on site where I maintain and sometimes install equipment that we need, and it's not something I ever thought I'd be doing, but it's something I think I stay pretty active. I mean,
you've had a lot of physically demanding jobs.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Well, I mean, I don't know. It was something I'm very grateful to have in my life, you know, as well as being able to come here. It gives me a sense of purpose to go to work. You know, I don't necessarily care for all my coworkers that much, but I enjoy being challenged. I just don't like the people I work with all that much.
Yeah.
They're okay.
Can you teach me to play guitar?
He's so good.
I mean, I can help start. Yeah,
So
I mean,
I am the most uninclined musical
me
person
too.
on
I
planet
can't.
Earth. I can't do anything.
You tried.
I tried to teach myself the ukulele.
that's awesome. I mean,
Last summer, yep. And
Well, that was inspired because we were out. we went to Kevin's family has a beach house in New Jersey, so we were away from the gym for a second. And basically, like, when we're at home or we're here, like, we're talking business, we're doing all the things. So then we had a second where we were out on a walk, and he was like, I feel like I should do something like that's like more like musically inclined or a little artsy.
like something that's
like
not
something
like
that
like the
is
gym.
like, yeah, exactly, a little bit unexpected and something that Cade can look up to and be like, oh, that's really cool, my dad taught me, blah blah blah. So we came home and we ordered a ukulele off of
I just ordered
Amazon.
the first ukulele I could find on Amazon, and I did learn Wheels in the Bus.
You did learn.
I did learn Wheels. I couldn't tell you how to do it.
Yeah.
well, see, no, I mean, that's the basic stuff. I mean, I remember when I first started getting into guitar, I mean, I went into local shop, my dad signed me up for lessons, and I didn't want to do the lessons, but he's like, you're going to take lessons. So they were teaching me Ode to Joy, and it was just using about 3 of the strings on the guitar. And it's just...
And it just goes from there.
Yeah, I mean, it's how you start.
Yeah, that's cool.
It was good. It was,
Do you read music or do you just go on sound?
I took AP Music Theory in high school, and I had learned freshman through senior year, I was doing a lot of stuff in the music department where I was learning how to read music, but I asked me to look at, sheet music now, I would have absolutely no idea what I'm looking at. I mean, when I started, it was all by sound. I had I'm a fan of just about any music. Like, if anything that I can come up with something to, but I'm a big fan of a lot of rock and mostly heavy metal music because it's just usually more technical. So I would just listen to those songs, figure out what tuning the guitar was in, just kind of listen for the lowest note and kind of figure out, it's like, okay, it must be in this tuning. And then I would just kind of start playing and figuring out just
Yeah, that's
by
cool.
it was a lot by ear.
That's really
So,
cool.
I think you're a lot more coordinated than you think you are.
Yeah.
Because that takes a lot of coordination.
Yeah, it's hard. Some of the things he can do on the guitar is impressive. When I met him and he told me he played guitar, I was like, oh, that's cool. And then I actually heard him play and I was like, what?
Yeah, that's cool. That's really cool.
I don't know. I mean, sometimes like I don't go to Guitar Center that much anymore, but I mean, I obviously like I don't have as much time as I used to growing up. But when I do play, I mean, I kind of have to warm up a little bit. But I go to Guitar Center and I'll see kids who at 12 years old, they're doing like 6-string sweep picking or just like just doing all these
so
crazy
cool.
things I've never been able to really master. It's
Yeah.
just there's some talented people. I mean,
Oh yeah.
He
That's
plays a
very
little
cool.
piano too.
I
Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
Did you play piano also?
Yeah, I did. But
Oh,
it's
nice.
not worth bragging.
I would
I
have
was
learned.
decent. I like played in like our elementary school concert as like a solo and
Oh,
stuff
that's
like.
awesome.
So it was good for a while. I took lessons. So
Yeah.
that's a good point. Lessons are something I,
I love
didn't want
the
to do.
piano.
Piano was great. It
Yeah.
was great. Same thing though. I could read sheet music and like that was it. And then as I was quitting, the teacher was like, "You're gonna regret this when you're older." I can't say I regret it, but like I just remember not liking her, which made for a less than experience.
Yeah,
But, yeah, I mean,
sounds
if you-
like she.
But you can always pick the stuff up. I mean, I
That's
did
right.
the lessons briefly and I quit. I told my dad I'm not doing it, and I taught myself for the most part, and I just literally taught myself. I mean, I didn't do the lessons for very long, so I mean, if you ever want to pick it up, it's
That's
you know, you always want to do something.
I want to be able to have like one song I can just whip out. and
Yeah.
People are
Yeah.
just mind blown. That's it. That's it.
Yeah, just something to break out at a party.
Yeah,
and is
yeah. Little tricks.
it's like check this out.
Little, just like a fun fact.
Where is
Yeah.
your ukulele?
It's in a box somewhere in the basement.
You put it
When
back
we
in the
moved,
box.
I put it in a box.
Yeah.
And then it's been I've taken a slight hiatus. So,
Well, next step will be take it out
I
of
actually,
the box.
I know. I
Put
actually,
it in the kitchen.
That's
where
right.
you can see it every day.
Just take it out.
Yeah.
Then take it out and put it in the kitchen.
Or even during the workouts and people are if we're outside running or doing something like that, you just got a few minutes in here, just like
Every second counts.
Yeah.
Keep me going.
Yeah. All right. All right.
Yeah.
So no more music during class. I'll just
Yeah.
kill it on the ukulele.
that'd be awesome.
All
If
right.
we have to do burpees, you have to play the ukulele a whole hour.
Oh, jeez. I don't know if I can do that. I actually
It just turns into Kevin strumming.
Yeah.
Just straight strumming, not even playing anything.
We're all working hard.
I downloaded an app to like tune it,
Oh, okay.
and I got pretty good at that. And then that was
I got good at tuning the
I
ukulele.
paid for the app to like for
Oh, I
like
didn't know
a
that.
month subscription.
Yeah,
It was like a couple dollars.
I know.
For like a month
I
subscription.
didn't realize you had paid.
Do you
That's
remember what it,
interesting. I didn't
No,
know they
I
had
don't
apps
remember.
for that.
I was gonna say if you remember what it was called, there was one Ultimate Guitar. It's
that's
popular for tablature and all sorts of different things, but
I don't remember.
yeah, it's all right.
That's all right.
That's really cool. Though.
I'll maybe when we get home later, I'll bust it
Yeah.
out. We'll see how it goes.
You
Yeah,
got stuff to do. Login stream mode.
Right.
who cares about the grass?
No, it's wet. We gotta let it dry.
Yeah,
Kev, do you remember your first workout?
vaguely. When I came here for the Friends and Family Day, coming into this gym, like I said, I was part of kind of like it was like a big box gym sort of thing where you just kind of went and did whatever it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
You just had to do your thing.
Yeah. So I didn't know anything about CrossFit prior, but I realized is that this is a pretty like a lot of endurance kind of stuff. I mean, it's not an easy thing, and but I like the idea of the challenge. And when I came in for the Friends and Family Day, it was something like I don't know if it might have been a 400-meter runs incorporated with doing pull-ups, and I think it was
Dumbbell
dumb.
snatch. I
I think it
dumbbell
was.
snatch. Yeah.
And I remember going into it at 100%, and I think there was like there might have been 3 or 4 rounds of it, and I got about halfway through it, and I started like getting tunnel vision. I was going, oh God, like I'm gonna pass out or I'm gonna get sick in front of all these random people I've never met before. And it's like I remember I just kind of think it came to you on the side. It's like I gotta stop. am.
I should have told Kevin ahead of time, like the layout of the class, how there's like a warm up first and then you do the workout, because I think you thought the warm up was the workout.
Well, yeah.
So you're like going really hard in the warm up.
That was probably part of it, because I remember something about, I think when you kind of might have been demonstrating about doing pull-ups or something like that. I felt good, like I knew I could do them, so it was like, okay, maybe do 5 pull-ups, and it was just like, oh yeah, I can do this. This is fine. And then we're doing all the other stuff, and then as soon as the workout started, I just, like I said, I went at it because I wanted to push myself, and I just did not pace myself, so that it did not go very well. But I mean, I've only had one other time since then where I've been here doing something. I'm just like, this is bad.
I think you just paced. I remember. I think you went really fast in the first round.
Yeah,
but
it takes time to like figure it
and
out.
I mean, and it's all about pacing, and it's like, I mean, you've talked about before on, in this podcast, is knowing how to scale things, especially too, because sometimes, I mean, you see things and might feel okay at first, and then you get into it, and then you realize I can't keep this up, and I mean, there's so many ways to avoid having that happen. But
yeah. Well, I mean, it's that you start more manageable and then kind of build from there. With it, and just kind of regulating your intensity so that you can keep coming back and doing it.
And it takes time to figure that out too. Like sometimes you don't figure that out in just one class. Like sometimes it takes a couple classes to like realize.
Yeah, exactly. Coming in, Kev, what were some things that so after you did a few classes, what were some things where you're like, okay, like that, I want to get better at that, or like some goals that you had coming in, and then after that, like, did you achieve those goals? What are some goals that you have now? What are some wins that you've had along the way? Kind of that type of stuff.
Okay. Well, I think you probably know the jump rope has kind of been something I was working on, or still am a lot. When I first came in here, I mean, I'd done some. I mean, I feel like when I look back at my childhood, I mean, there's some points where I was jump roping, and I mean, it's like, coming into the class, it's like, we're gonna do some jump roping, and I'm going, can't be that bad. And I mean, I probably do at least a few, and I could not, for the life of me, do a single under. And so over time, I've gotten better with that, which is something that makes me, it feels good to actually be able to have that consistency now and doing that. And I try to work on double unders. I mean, recently I've been coming in here usually before the class. I have a little bit of time, and I try to practice, and it's some good days and bad days. But.
Yeah, you've been killing it. You're here like almost every day before class practicing, which is cool. Where are you at now? I know you've gotten some double unders. Mm-hmm. Where are you at with double unders?
I got the most so far was probably about 4 or 5, but like I said, and more recently, so I don't know if it had anything to necessarily do with it, but there were some times over the last couple months probably, where I've missed a week here and there, and I come back, and even the other day, it's just this past week, I was kind of warming up and doing some of the jump rope work. I even doing, like, I could feel my tempo was off, and my timing, and it made me, I'm just thinking, it's like, how have I regressed? I mean, this is how's this happening? Because it's still like, I can still do it. It's just, I don't know.
It comes back quick.
Yeah.
It comes back quick. You just got to do it.
After I warm up enough, it'll come back. But.
That's right.
Steph, what about you? We'll kind of let you go for a sec.
What I've worked
coming
on.
in, what were some goals that you had? And then did you achieve those goals? What are some goals that you have now?
I think not necessarily any particular movements, but just being consistent and coming in, because I joined the gym when I was still in CRNA school, so that was really hard to like regularly come in. But I think I've gotten a lot better about that. And as far as movements, I still want to accomplish a double under. It's going to happen one day. But I have noticed things have gotten a little easier. Like I can do a ring hold. Like I can hold myself for a little bit longer than I could. Just like little things that I've noticed. I did in a workout a couple months ago or a month or two ago, I did box jump overs in a workout for the first time, which doesn't sound like much because I could do box jumps, but I could never quite do the box jump over in a workout because I get fatigued. But just like little things and being consistent, I'm really happy I've come in more like every day.
Lost a lot of weight too.
Yeah, I gained 60 pounds while I was in CRNA school. It was horrible, but in being consistent here, I noticed that coming to the gym kind of sets the tone for like the rest of my life. When I come regularly, I also want to eat better. I want to like make sure I get up early, go to bed on time. It's just the consistency is like the biggest thing for me.
Yeah.
Rather than like any particular movement.
Have you guys seen any since coming here? Have you seen any changes in your life outside of the gym? Like at work, with family, stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, my mom still has health problems here and there, but since I see such good results mentally and physically from being active, I try and get my mom to be a little bit more active too. I've bought her one of those little stationary bikes where you can like pedal,
nice.
and like some light dumbbells, and it's been nice to like also get like I got Allie to join the gym and Kevin, and it's been nice to like have people in my life also be active and also, you know, getting closer with people at the gym because we have our little book club now.
I was gonna say book club. That's right.
We have a little book club now, but
what's it called?
We just call it book club, or sometimes we call it the Colleen Hoover hating book club because we don't like her books. But sorry, anyone, if you like her books, but Woman Down was pretty bad.
So that was the last one, right? The last one you guys read?
It was 2 books ago.
Yeah, okay.
Don't recommend.
Can you talk about, this is unrelated, related to book club, but unrelated, how you guys, Laura was telling me this the other day, how you guys chose the current book that you're reading?
Oh, Tiffany had a really good idea. She had us each like pick a book, like it was a secret, like we all submitted them to her, but we picked a book and looked through the reviews and looked for like the funniest 1-star review that we could find. And this current book that we're reading, ended up being Caitlin's submission, but the review was, give this book to somebody you hate. So we all were like, wow, what book is that? We want to read that one. So it's actually really good. We're reading The Night We Met by Abby Jimenez.
Nice.
Pretty good so far.
That's really cool. That's
I wouldn't give it to somebody I hate. I would give it to somebody I like.
What about you, Kev? Anything outside the gym? Any big wins?
No, I mean, I feel like for my job, like I said, I mean, I'm usually pretty mobile, so I've noticed, especially on the days when I've got to, I mean, there's some days when we do some leg stuff where, I mean, I've gone in and I'm just limping, and it's terrible, but I mean, I feel like I've got a lot more energy, especially like if I'm running up and down stairs, carrying stuff. I mean, you know, I feel like I've got more energy to do that. I feel better about myself for sure. I mean, before I came here, I wasn't overweight or had a weight problem. But you know, I was kind of heading towards the skinny fat territory, and I was just, I mean, I never really had that I mean, I was always pretty thin, but no, I lost the weight that I had when I came here, which wasn't a terrible amount, but I mean, I feel great about myself, and it just have more energy.
Cool. I know so our entire relationship has been like built basically around CrossFit and fitness and lacrosse. So our relationship has just seen, this has helped our relationship significantly by being able to have that outlet together. Do you guys feel similar? Because now, like, we love working out together, and that you guys kind of get to work out. You
Yeah.
guys frequently work out together in the PM class.
Yeah.
Is that something you feel is like has benefited your relationship?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I think it's nice just to share that with somebody.
Yeah.
And like have, like, you know, I'm gonna be with Kevin for the rest of my life, so it's nice
no.
to.
I didn't think about that.
Damn it!
That's what this is?
So it's nice to have somebody who like is as active and is interested in health and has the same habits and has the same outlook basically.
I agree.
And
There's less like tension.
Yeah.
Instead of like, oh, like I'm going to the gym and like your interests kind of align, and it makes it way easier to communicate. It gives you more time together.
Yeah.
Like that's always fun for us.
And I also like one of the things that I knew Kevin would like if he signed up for the gym. I knew he would enjoy the active and the challenge, like the activity and the challenge, but I also knew that he would 100% love like the people and the environment.
Yeah.
I feel like we both genuinely enjoy the company of other people. Like he still likes to like stay a little bit longer at the gym and socialize, and usually I have to run home and take my dog out if it's in the evening, but you know, it's just nice to share that with somebody and you know.
Yeah, I mean, we both benefit from it because it makes us feel good and keeps us healthy, and you know, we held each other accountable because it's, you know, there's some days where one of us, we just, like, for instance, I mean, Stephanie's work schedule kind of prevents her from, well, she can come sometimes in the morning, but she can't come in the evening. But for her to come in the morning, she still can't stay the entire time, and she's got to wake up, you know, 4 o'clock, take her dog out, and so it's hard. And there's sometimes like the day before she's going, I just don't know if I can get myself up to go in time because I got to prep for all these cases and do all this stuff. And I'll just be like, you know, just go to bed early, and you know, you can do it. You can wake up. You just as soon as your alarm goes off, just get out of bed, get yourself up. Don't hit snooze. Just get up and go. And you know, there are days where I'm tired. I'm falling asleep sitting in traffic in Hartford. I'm like, I just want to go home and go swimming. Like I don't know. Like I'm tired. It's just like,
that sounds fun.
No, and it's just so. I mean, we hold each other accountable, and then besides that too, like she was saying, especially after joining. I mean, you know, like she was saying earlier, is that coming into this kind of environment, you don't really know what to expect. You're going to be around a bunch of people who are, you know, taking, you know, steroids and all jacked up and just like, you know, roid raging on going crazy. Like, I don't know. Like you don't know what you're coming into. I mean, you figure it's going to be a lot of people who are obviously peak athletic, and we have that, and we have like this gym. Just it's not only a good mixture of people, but there's no judgment. Everybody couldn't be any friendlier than they are. And, you know, especially, you know, coming in, being total strangers to somebody. I mean, you said it in one of the other episodes, I think it was when you were talking with Francisco, was just like, you know, how he's kind of helped you guys with setting a standard for, especially people coming in here. It's like, you know, sometimes it's so easy to just not talk to anybody at all. But I feel like, you know, here people are really good about that. As someone new, you know, they could be standing there. I mean, I've been there where I felt like I'm just kind of like, who's going to be my partner? So like kind of looking around, and it's just, and you know, but someone's always there to kind of like, I mean, everyone's just very nice. And then between the two of you and the other coaches you brought on board, I mean, you actually, especially when we have some of these bigger classes, I mean, you still manage to really pay attention to what.
Above?
Oh, I don't. that would be embarrassing if I had a fly on my head. But yeah, no, you guys really do a great job of just trying to, you know, going around and seeing how everybody's doing. And I mean, in my own specific instances, I mean, there've been times where, you know, it's like, you know, just like you guys help me where it's like, you know, hey, I think you could do this or you should do this, and it works out perfectly. It's like you guys know what you do, like what you're doing. Yeah,
That's so weird. Yeah,
Thank you.
I think there's a lot of power in saying hi to somebody. Just kind of diffuses those feelings a little bit.
Because
absolutely.
we all know what it's like to be new.
Yeah. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Like anytime you go anywhere, if someone just acknowledges your presence, says hi, immediately those feelings, you're kind of like, okay.
Yeah.
New, and then also new in a gym, which, like, as we know, fitness is super vulnerable. So we're very aware of that, and also, like, it's very cool to have people like you guys in our space that are so willing to just welcome somebody in, which is awesome.
Well, it's like you were saying. I mean, it's just kind of a side thing. Is that, I mean, I worked in a job where my foreman didn't even bother to learn my name for like 2 months.
That's crazy.
He didn't care at all, and it just like he would. So learning a person's name and just saying hello makes a big difference.
It does.
Kevin remembers everybody's name. It's amazing.
I try.
That's really cool.
Nice.
I really try.
My memory is bad. This is why I have Kevin.
Yes, exactly. All right, before we go, we'll wrap it up here. Rapid fire questions. I'm just gonna ask a quick question.
Okay.
Give me like a 1 to 2 word answer. Favorite CrossFit movement?
Jump roping, devil's press, which we don't do very often, but
You do love devil's
I
press.
do. It's so fun. Anything's more fun than a regular burpee.
True.
It slows it down a little bit, too,
Yeah.
which is, like, nice.
Kev, favorite movement?
I can't do it, but ring muscle up.
I like that.
All
I
right.
like that.
Least
I want
favorite
that.
movement?
Thrusters,
Barbell or dumbbell?
any kind.
Okay.
Just about any barbell, anything. I'm
Early morning or evening class?
evening.
I like both.
Both.
Yeah.
All right.
That's why she does both.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Coffee order.
I've been drinking black lately, but I like an iced coffee with caramel and a shot of espresso.
And I don't get it too often, but when I go to Dunkin' Donuts, hazelnut iced coffee with cream and no sugar.
Nice. What's a PR you're chasing right now?
Double under. I
Yeah.
want to do a wall walk all the way to the wall.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I don't know. I have more on my index card.
Being able to do a ring muscle up. So something I'd
yeah.
love to be able to do.
Yeah. Hype song. Favorite hype song in the gym.
I was thinking about this because I knew this question was coming, and I still. I would say any of the 2000s emo songs that come up.
Nice.
Perfect.
Nice.
I like that stuff, but I did get Corey to play one of my favorites. It's Face to Face by Seven Dust. It's a little bit of a heavier song. It's been played in here once.
She gets excited when the hard rock
Alright.
songs come
Maybe we're doing deadlifts on Friday, so maybe we'll bust it out for some deadlifts. And then last fun fact about yourself that people might not know.
You go first.
Oh crap.
He's a good swimmer.
I like
That's a fun
swimming.
fact. All right,
I did surfing for a few years,
That's a fun fact.
and
That's
that was
That's cool.
used to do that.
Where'd you surf?
Rhode Island.
Nice.
I didn't even know, like, I just saw it in TV shows or movies and stuff like that. I'm just like, it'd be a cool thing to try out one day. So I got aboard and I go out to Rhode Island, drive hour and change to get out there, and yeah.
Did you take lessons or you just did it?
I did a single lesson, and then after that, I was just kind of just like,
Figure it
okay, well,
out.
I got the gist of this, because I skateboarded a little bit when I was younger, but I mean, I wasn't great at that, but I just kind of had some of the balance.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
What about you, Steph? Fun fact.
I have a lot of fun
How many
facts.
books have you read this year?
Only like 6. Usually my fun fact default is that I used to have a motorcycle when I was in
Whoa!
Colorado.
Yeah,
that
that's crazy.
is a fun fact.
Yeah.
When you're aware?
Hopefully my family's not, they don't know about this.
Oh,
But that was when I was in Colorado.
oh that's cool.
Yeah, I had a Yamaha FC07 and
Nice.
it was beautiful to ride out there. Scary
That's
in the
really
city.
Cool.
Yeah, she's pretty cool.
That is
Thanks,
crazy.
Kev.
That's really cool.
That's a fun fact.
Yeah.
Nice. So if you want to learn how to ride a motorcycle, go see Steph. Don't come to the gym because I will not be teaching you how to ride a motorcycle. But if you're listening and you resonate with any of this, reach out to us. If you do, actually, you know what? If you do want to learn how to ride a motorcycle, reach out to us because I'll just hook you up with
Because we'll
stuff.
hook you up with stuff.
I
I'll
mean,
get with
it's been a
Steph.
while since I've ridden, but sure.
It's like riding a bike. No?
Yeah.
Not-
It
So
wouldn't
if you
be a
want to
problem.
learn to ride a motorcycle, if you want to learn to surf, if you want to learn to play guitar, then fill out the form on our website. We got
Come
you.
on in.
We got you. But in all seriousness, fill out the form, reach out. We'd love to get to know you, and we'll hook you up with one of our coaches. We'll get you into some classes and make sure you're ready to go with some fitness. So thanks for listening, and we'll catch everyone next time.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for listening to this episode of the Above the Standard podcast.
If you found this episode helpful to you, please share it so we can help others in the Central Connecticut area.
For more information or to start your journey, reach out to us on social media or visit CrossFitTopside.com.
Until next time, keep striving to live above the standard.